I love sharing music by the musicians I have on the show, and just I think it's really awesome hearing amazing songs by artists from all walks of life. And this song is called Surrender, featuring Jessica Lynn Whitty. It was written by Raymond Hayden, her husband, and herself, Jessica Lynn Whitty. This is Surrender.
To escape, the choice is ours to make. The time will come when we can come together. Oh, together we will surrender. Oh, rising against it all. We won't let the world come between us, catching us when we fall. I never thought that we would be apart. To be without you breaks my heart. The sacrifice we made, there's so much more at stake. The time will come when we will come together. Oh, together we will surrender. Oh, rising against it all. We won't let the world come between us, catching us when we fall. Oh, we will surrender. We will rise. Oh, surrender. We will rise. Oh, together we will surrender. Oh, rising against it all. We won't let the world come between us, catching us when we fall.
This is Chit and Chat, the Encouraging One Another podcast, where it's all about encouragement.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another fun, exciting, encouraging podcast episode here on the Chit and Chat Encouraging One Another podcast. I'm your host, Jody Sheffield. Today, I reach out into the world of comedy. I'm excited to talk with my guest today. She has performed in churches, at corporate events, fundraising events, and she was the 2018 winner of the Clean Comedy Challenge, which is a national contest that is held in Chicago, Illinois. Rhonda Corey has produced and hosted the live stream session Talk is Cheap, and she has over 145 episodes. She can be heard on Spotify and recently recorded her Dry Bar special, which is slated to be released in 2023. On January 22nd, Rhonda launched the Funny Together Tour, which is a clean comedy date night for churches. Get ready to laugh. Ladies and gentlemen, here is comedian Rhonda Corey, here on Chit and Chat, the encouraging one hour podcast. Hello, Rhonda.
Hello, Jody.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Not too bad for a Monday.
Yep. Monday was a very productive Monday, so I'm not going to complain at all.
Awesome. I'm excited to talk with you. I love talking with comedians and just comedians are a rare breed.
You're not kidding.
Before we dive into some fun conversations, I'm talking to Rhonda Corey. I love to ask 5 icebreaker questions, kind of get the ball rolling and our brains working. This little portion is brought to you by Tequiza. They're a local Mexican place in the area in Silverdale with 5 kinds of tacos. So you get 5 questions. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
First of all, do you like tacos?
I do like tacos.
Do you have a local hot spot in your neck of the woods you'd like to grab some at?
No, not that I can think of.
Homemade?
We don't have a lot of Mexican food here in Rhode Island. There's not a ton of it, to be honest with you. So
You got a lot of fish, I bet.
there is a lot of seafood places. Yes, that is true.
A lot of chowder.
Chowder. That's right. That's exactly how you said it. Clam cakes and chowder.
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 Question number 1. If you could go back in time and bring back any fashion trend, what would it be and why?
Ooh, that. Well, you know what? I would not go back to the Victorian age because that looks very uncomfortable. I would not go back to the 80s. You know what would be kind of fun? I might go back to the 50s.
Ooh, okay.
Just for the fun of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of back in time, we got a telephone booth like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Those are almost all gone now, telephone booths.
Yes.
And you're going to go back in time to one of these 4 places to do your own comedy show, okay? It's going to be
Okay.
the Renaissance times or knights and kings and queens.
Okay.
Or B, the Wild Wild West in some old saloon. The C, the Roaring 20s, or D, in the 70s.
Oh, I think I'm going to go back to the 70s.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to the 70s. Not Western kind of a girl. No. And the whole Renaissance thing, definitely not. So I think I'm going back to the 70s.
All right.
So I can be groovy. Yeah.
There you go. What was your first? This is a 2-part question. What was your first job you ever had, and the worst job you ever had, and why?
Okay. The first job I ever had was I was a paper girl. Yep. So I delivered papers with my friend. We had a paper route. The worst job I ever had. Wow. I think it would have been, well, I had a lot of different waitressing jobs. I waitressed and I bartended back in the day. So there would probably be one of the places that I worked that was pretty bad. So yeah, one of the restaurants that I worked at.
Gotcha. Okay, question number 4. You can have an unlimited supply of blank for the rest of your life. What will it be and why? As much as you want, never run out.
Oh, an unlimited?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, let's see. An unlimited amount of chocolate? I think yes. Yes, we're having because we need that sometimes.
The
Chocolate is needed. Yeah. So
chocolate, yes.
yes.
And number 5, if you could live anywhere in the world besides the place you're at now, where
Hmm.
would it be and why?
Hmm. I do enjoy San Diego, California,
Okay,
because of the weather.
of course.
Yes, because they have perfect weather. And I mean, but I only visited, so I didn't live there. But my brother lived there, so at one point, and so that was my vacation spot.
Okay,
That's where we used to go on vacation. Let's go see the brother. So yeah.
I'm just north. I'm in Washington State, so I've been to
Oh,
San Diego
okay.
times. Yeah. For listeners out there who might not know who you are, you just share a brief bio about yourself and your favorite kind of ice cream.
Oh, okay. So I am a comedian. I am a wife and a mom uh, to um, to a son and to a son with fur. Let's see. What else did you want to know? My favorite ice cream? Is
Yeah.
that enough of a bio? My favorite ice cream. Okay, I know what it is. And they only sell it at Target. It's called Peanut Butter World, and it will change your life. It's amazing.
You had me at peanut butter.
Oh, oh, but you don't understand. It's it's chocolate ice cream with like these peanut butter swirls in it, and it has like these little bits of like chocolate crunch. It's unbelievable. But they only sell it at Target. Hmm.
I have one in near my house, so
I'm
I'll
telling you.
find some.
I'm telling you. You will call me and thank me.
Well, I'll make a video for you. Put it on Facebook because I know that's how I found you on Facebook. I watched a few of your episodes called "Talk Is Cheap," and we'll
Yes.
discuss that a little bit as well. You have one pet or two pets, Chewy and Fiona.
Okay, so Chewy and Fiona, but Fiona just recently passed. We had,
Oh,
but Fiona was like 18 years old.
wow.
So, I mean, she had a long life, and so that was just recently, a few months ago, actually.
Okay.
And Chewy is still kicking it, and his 17th birthday is coming up. As a matter of
Wow.
fact, yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, I have a 17-year-old weenie dog and a little, probably 2-year-old Pomchi, and the weenie dog's like, I want to sleep, eat, and poop. That's all I want to do. Just leave me alone.
Yeah. Chewy just wants to he thinks that I am his servant, and so I am there for him. And so yeah, so as a matter of fact, right now he's barking to, I don't know what he's doing. He's barking to let me in. So that's what he's doing. And I have to sit near him and do whatever he wants, especially since the pandemic.
Uh huh.
He has just been horrible. He's just like, he thinks I'm there to amuse him, and like he needs, like, if I leave the room, he barks like, get over here, you're supposed to be next to me, feeding me treats, whatever.
Let's go back a few years. Was comedy your dream job? What was your dream job?
So I always wanted to perform ever since I was a little girl. I was always performing. I wasn't asked to, but I was always performing. So that has always been in me. So, that's something that's always been in me, and I kind of found it in a weird way. Comedy is, I guess, it was something I always kind of wanted to do. I just didn't know if I could do it. But I actually started doing comedy in a church. Doesn't everybody? And that's kind of how it started. And I ended up teaming up with a woman's speaker. And we started a ministry called Take Two Ministries. And we did women's events. And then we both kind of branched off on our own, and that's how I started Rhonda Corey Comedy. And now I'm actually starting a tour that's booking right now for the fall with other national touring comedians, which I'm super excited about.
So, what year did you really feel that comedy was your calling?
So I would say that I really started doing comedy in 2017.
Okay.
Yeah.
And were there other comedians who you enjoy listening to, where you're like, I can do this. I can make people laugh.
Um, well, I loved uh like Carol Burnett. I love that kind of like skits and that kind of sitcoms and um but I don't know. I There's so many different comedians that I love that it's hard to just pinpoint one or two
Mm-hmm.
because I do like a lot of different styles.
I've had a chance to interview 5 comedians: Bob Smiley, Ken Davis, Karen Pop,
Mm.
name a few. They're all so funny. And I always ask them, do you write your own routines, or are they life stories or experiences, or what's it for you?
Oh yeah. So I write all of my own material and I take it from my life, and some of it a little exaggerated, of course. But yeah, I write all my own material. Um I can't I can't see not, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm. When you began forming in the earlier years, ever experienced, you on stage, the jokes weren't working, or maybe you weren't getting as many laughs? How do you cope with that situation?
Oh, sure. And that can still happen now when you're trying something new or um you just you know what you just it that's how comedy works. You have to try it out in front of people to see if it does work.
Mm-hmm.
So you might take that, so it's just the audience is telling you if something works or not, so you can take that back. If you really think it's funny, you might tweak it, you might change a word or just how you say it, or and then you bring it back to the stage and try it out again, and sometimes that's all it takes, or sometimes you just have to not be married to your material and you have to just drop it. It's like that. That's funny to me. It's not funny to anybody else. It's only funny to me. And so you just learn by just working it out in front of the audience.
I haven't been to a comedy show in quite a while, but I come across videos from time to time where a comedian is heckled.
Hmm.
How do you get around heckling, or someone saying, "Oh, your jokes aren't funny"? How do you get around that?
I'll say, is my husband here? No. Uh, no, how you get around it is you just, you're going to have to address it in most situations. Usually that person is just, sometimes they think they're helping you out, or sometimes they just want attention. So depending on the situation, you kind of have to feel it out. And, I might give them their moment and then we move on, and then it's like, okay, you kind of have to let them know, listen, this is my time.
Yeah.
You weren't paid to entertain, but I was. So, but sometimes it's just somebody that they think they're funny. It depends on the situation,
Right.
it depends on the situation.
At what point in your career did you feel you hit the big times, quote unquote, in your profession?
I'll let you know when that happens. I think every time that I get to go on stage, I'm grateful and thankful because I just love it's a love. I love to do it, and so I don't take the opportunity for granted. I don't care. Um, if there's 20 people or there's 20,000, not that I've been in front of 20,000 people but it does, I'm there to entertain whoever is there and whoever came out, and you don't know who needs to laugh,
Hmm.
for whatever the reason is. You don't know what's going on in people's lives, so I'm honored to be able to do it.
And your act is a clean comedy act. Some comedians are just vulgar. Their topics are off kilter. How did you figure out I wanted to be a clean comedian?
Well, to be honest, that's just I don't use vulgarity in my life.
Hmm.
So it's kind of I'm just living out of who I am.
Okay.
Um and to be honest with you, I don't think there's a need for it most of the time. I don't understand. I think it's kind of people use it as a crutch, because they feel like that, that's going to get them the laughs. But I think you have to really use your wit, to be able to, um, you know, have someone laugh at your jokes.
Speaking of clean comedy, you won an award. If you share about that a little bit.
Yeah. So I uh, went to the Clean Comedy Challenge. It wasn't my first Clean Comedy Challenge. Leslie Norris Townsend puts one or sometimes two on every single year. And in 2018, I won the Clean Comedy Challenge that was taking place in Chicago. So it was really exciting.
How do people react to you when they ask you, what do you do for a living? You're like, I make people laugh.
Usually it's pretty well received.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty well received and people find that intriguing for the most part. So, yeah, I don't mind telling them what I do.
Can you share about some of the shows you do? You've done churches and women's events as well. Can you share about those events a little bit?
Sure. So, I've done everything from churches to clubs. I do a lot of fundraisers. Um, I do corporate events. Um, yeah, you name it. I've done it. I've done, private parties. Yeah, all kinds of different events. I love doing comedy for a cause that, that's near and dear to my heart, to use it, for something or for someone. I love doing that.
Can you tell us a little bit about your episodes called Talk is Cheap?
Sure. I started Talk is Cheap during the pandemic because I was just seeing so much negativity on
Mm-hmm.
Facebook, and it made me really sad. And couple that with the fact that, I wasn't doing anything because I was home just like everybody else,
Right.
and all my comedy friends. And so and I saw a few people putting on shows, and I just said, if I had a show, I would do this. Or if I and then I just said, well, you know what, I'm going to do this. What do I have to lose? So um I continue doing it, 148 episodes in, and I just finally kind of tabled Talk is Cheap so that I could start my tour.
Mm-hmm. And your tour is called Funny Together Tour. Can you share a little bit about that and where you'll be at?
Sure. So I am just getting it rolling right now and booking for the fall. The Funny Together tour is basically mostly three comedians, national touring comedians, that we're putting on a clean quality comedy show for churches, and it is at no cost to the church that hosts it. And I am in charge. I'm taking all the risk of sponsoring ads to sell tickets, and to reach out to not just the immediate church's congregation, but also to the community surrounding the church as well. So, and that's near and dear to my heart as well. So I'm really excited about it because there's nothing more fun than just working with your friends, right? I mean, what's better than that? Working with, people that you love to work with, and just sharing the stage and getting to put on a great show for people, and for the church and for their community. So I'm super excited about it.
Is there a website people can go to and see where you'll be at? It's a nationwide tour as well.
Yeah. So funnytogethertour.com. rhondacomedy.com is the website. Also, my own personal website is rhondacoreycomedy.com. So you can find me there. And I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram, and I'm on YouTube at Rhonda Corey Comedy.
What is your most memorable moment in your career so far doing comedy?
Oh wow. I've had a few. I during the pandemic towards I don't know, well, in May of 2021, I recorded a dry bar special. So that was pretty exciting, and that should be coming out, I would think, in the next couple of months.
What's it like being part of the dry bar comedy rotation and meeting those people? Is that pretty fun?
It was a great experience. They really, they know what they're doing. They run a tight ship. So, I mean, they're just wonderful people to work with. And it was a great experience. Just a really fun show to do. And the one fun thing was I actually got to work with a friend of mine, Haas Ridgway. We actually recording on the same night. And then another friend recorded the next night. So we stayed. And we got to see Andrea Kaspari. We got to watch her perform, so that was kind of fun too.
Doing comedy, has people encouraged you at times when you kind of felt a little low, or in your early career, early part of your career, some encouragement to keep going?
Oh my goodness, definitely, because it can be very discouraging. And I am very difficult, very hard on myself. So I mean, I don't know what I would do without the encouragement that I've gotten. First of all, from my own family. My husband's been amazing and supportive, and as is my son, who I grab most of my material from. My family. They're that my suppliers. Not to mention, my friends and my comedy friends. I mean, I've been so fortunate to be surrounded by such amazing people, really, so definitely could not do it without the encouragement that I've gotten from a lot of people, and the help, and, just expertise. And there's so many people that have helped me. I'm very, very fortunate.
People who are just up and coming in the field of comedy, you've kind of encouraged or shared some words with them that kind of help motivate them as well?
I would hope so. I hope I can encourage others. I try to. I think we should all be there for each other, especially, you know, the females in comedy. It's a little, I don't want to whine or anything, but it can be a little tougher for us. So I do have my circle of my girl comic friends, and we do meet up and online sometimes, and we definitely encourage each other. So
Wrap up a little bit. I want to thank you for your time. But do you have any words of encouragement you can share there who maybe are dabbling in comedy, who think they're you know but just afraid to make that next to get on stage, or to be in front of people?
So definitely I had a huge fear of fear of public speaking, I guess you would call it. I definitely had stage fright. And so I did have to work through that. So I have a motto, and my motto is do it afraid, because every single thing that I do, I'm afraid to do. Anything that's new, um, it's not like I have this superpower that I have courage to do everything. I do everything afraid. So, um, and that becomes, the more you do something, the more you get that becomes more of your comfort zone, and you get used to it. And so, in order to grow, you have to step out. So I always say, do it afraid.
Do it afraid. Well, Rhonda,
Hmm.
thank you. I really appreciate it. And being in the East Coast and getting out like chowder and fish. And I love fish. My family is not a big fish family. I'm from Arkansas, so anything fried, I'm good.
I like fried food. I don't even eat any seafood, if I'm telling you the truth. I know.
Okay.
Isn't that sad? Isn't that sad? Here I am, right here in the
This
ocean state, and I eat no seafood.
this is a judge. No judging here.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. That's great to know.
Thank you so much for your time. Nothing but the best in 2023.
Thanks, Jody. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Take care of yourself.
Alrighty. Bye-bye.
And now, a brief commercial message.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
I guess not. This is Trouble Time with Jennifer Malott.
Walked in the bar at a corner to town. Grabbed a drink, took a seat, baby, that's when I saw Mr. Good looking, smiling at me. He turned and looked away so I couldn't see. Is he playing games or is he just shy? Does he know that he makes my heart fly? He's sneaking glances, clinking his drink. Should I hide, should I smile, should I wink? Oh boy, you got me going, I can figure you out. Your big baby blue eyes is what I'm all about. Oh boy, you got me going with a smile so bright. You give me butterflies that I can't even fight. Oh no, oh yeah, trouble time. Oh no, oh yeah, you're mine. He's so sweet, he's like a dream. He has the biggest heart that I've ever seen. That chiseled chin makes me weak in the knees. I know God sent him just for me. Down in the South, you know what they say. The guys down here can take your breath away. Country boys are the best from country roots. They know how to dance in those cowboy boots. Oh yeah, oh you got me going, I can figure you out. Your big baby blue eyes is what I'm all about. Oh boy, you got me going with a smile so bright. You give me butterflies that I can't even fight. Oh no, oh yeah, trouble time. Oh no, oh yeah, you're mine. And now you're here, standing in front of me. My heart is pounding, I can barely breathe. Oh boy, you got me going. 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 I can figure you out. Your big baby blue eyes is what I'm all about. Oh boy, you got me going with a smile so bright. You give me butterflies that I can't even fight. Oh no, oh yeah, trouble time. Oh no, oh yeah. After these messages, we'll be right back.
Are you craving some authentic, fresh Mexican food? I got two places for you. Are you ready? You got a pen and paper? One, Tequila Street. It's a mobile food truck located in Silverdale, Washington at 9571 Silverdale Way. They have some of the best breakfast burritos I've ever eaten. My favorite is the barbecued pulled pork burrito. They have other Mexican items as well, but breakfast burritos are amazing. You can reach them at 360-914-9152. That's Tequila Street. Also, at the Kitsap Mall in Silverdale, Washington, there's Tequila. There, they have over 5 kinds of tacos, burritos, chimichangas, and my favorite there, grilled jalapenos. Delicious. I know, I'm getting you hungry, right? Either Tequila Street or Tequila, and their number at the mall is 360-698-4335. Roberto and his staff are amazing. They're friendly, and their food is delicious. Come on by, check them out. That's Tequila Street at 9571 Silverdale Way in Silverdale, or Tequila at the Kitsap Mall in Silverdale. 360-698-4335. I'm telling you, they got some of the best Mexican food in Kitsap County. It's locally owned and operated and very, very good. See you there.
Craving donuts? Craving fresh made daily donuts? Lone Star Donuts. They have over 50 flavors. Sprinkles, no sprinkles. Filled, not filled. Chocolate, glazed, maple donuts with real bacon. Cinnamon rolls. They are so good, so light, and so fluffy. These are not your normal donuts. These are Texas-style donuts. If you know what, been to Texas, nothing small in Texas. Go see my friends at Lone Star Donuts, now with 2 locations. One in Silverdale, Washington, at 1087 Maury Place. Their phone number is 360-204-5021 in Silverdale, or Port Orchard at 2649 Mile Hill Drive. Their number there is 360-443-2600. You can find them on Facebook as well. Lone Star Donuts. Life is happier with donuts. Donuts from Lone Star Donuts.
Summer's getting closer by the day, right? And so this song, Summer Nights by Hunter Lott, might get us in the summer mood.
I got some gas in my tank. I got that Red Bull mix, it's ready to drink. And I'm feeling alright. Yeah, I'm feeling alright on the summer night. That Sandy bar is calling my name. And after a long work week, I'm on the brink. But I'm feeling alright. Yeah, I'm feeling alright on the summer night. When it's hot in the country, you know I gotta ride. It's like I'm working all day, just fighting for the night. Oh yeah, and we're alright on the summer night. When you see the lights fading past the city limit sign, push the pedal to the metal, driving hard like a spider. Oh yeah, and we're alright. We need the summer night. I got my girl, she's ready to go. We're gonna flow down this river real nice and slow. Yeah, she's looking alright. Yeah, she's looking just right oh yeah. But we're alright on the summer night. When you see the lights fading past the city limit sign, push the pedal to the metal, drop it hard like it's right, oh yeah. But we're alright. We need the summer nights. Yeah, we need the summer nights.
Thanks so much for joining us today as I got a chance to have an interview with Rhonda Corey, comedian, uplifting, hilarious, and just fun talking with her and getting to really meet her and kind of hear about her. As well as we had music by Jessica Lynn Woody, Jennifer Malott, and Hunter Lott. And this podcast is all about encouraging others, having fun conversations each and every week, and sharing music by artists from all walks of life. And thank you for your support. Thank you for following this podcast. It's on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Anchor, and other podcasting platforms. It's all about fun, encouraging, uplifting conversations. This is Chit Chat, the encouraging one another podcast. It's always about encouraging others. Thanks for joining me today. This is Chit Chat, the encouraging one another podcast. What it's all about, encouraging others.